And now, a very special episode of Intramural Glory. In 1959, Ace Schonrock was the star player on a small-town high school basketball juggernaut. The team's only loss Ace's junior year was the region final game that would have gotten them into the state tournament.
We lost by a point, and I didn't get the final shot. But we had 4 of the starters coming back, so that next year, 1960, was going to be the year for all of us.
Ace's senior year, the team again only lost 1 game, but it was a huge loss.
Again, we came down to that final game, and again, I not only didn't get the shot, I didn't get to play.
The night before the big game, tragedy struck.
We were studying at the library with my girl Judy, and it was time to go late at night, and so we headed home. But to make a long story short, we had the right-of-way down the road, and all of a sudden, coming down against us, a huge explosion, a crash against the side of the door.
A drunk hit the driver's side, and I didn't get hurt at all, just a little bruise, but Ace, his left leg was pinned and really smashed badly. They flew him over to the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, St. Mary's Hospital.
And initially they thought the leg was so bad it would have to be cut off.
I put up a fuss and just fought it because I knew that he'd just be devastated without his leg. So
Judy came to visit me at the hospital, and she tried to encourage me. She wanted me to be able to rehabilitate and get on with it. But I thought, the hell with it. I'd missed that 2 years in a row with basketball, and basketball was my life. So really I gave up.
That's when Ace's life spiraled out of control.
A lot of people wonder about what happened in my life all that time, and really I don't know. I was in an alcoholic fog for 45 years. Jim Beam was my friend, and I knew him well. A lot of things happened, but frankly I can't remember many of them, even though I'm now almost 65 years old.
Then one night, Ace drunkenly stumbled into the high school where a tournament game was in progress.
It was the same situation, that region final game. So I wandered into the gym, and people just kind of ignored me and let me go where I wanted to go. And I wandered around and watched the game, and by gosh, a kid that actually looked a lot like me got in that same situation with a few seconds left in the game. And what do you know? He sank that shot. He made the shot that I hadn't been able to take all those years back. I could have made that shot back then. I was Ace the shooter, that's what they called me, and I could have made it. And somehow though, believe it or not, after that, life is different. I've been sober ever since. And I don't know what changed, but it did change, and it brought me back somehow to what you see in front of you today. Once my head cleared and I got stronger, I figured out that, maybe I should get in shape again. I hung around the old gym after that now and then, and even took the basketball, shot a few shots, whatever, and I discovered, lo and behold, I really hadn't totally lost the touch I had back then. So I really have spent time now working myself back into shape, and I think in the back of my mind I'm still somehow thinking, boy, if I could get a second chance, even this old, wouldn't that be great if I'd have another shot at making that shot once again? I guess it's kind of a ghost. It haunts me to think back to all those days. So my life probably would be considered maybe complete even if somehow I could get in a game and get that big shot once again.
I heard that he wanted to play basketball again, and since my son owns an intramural basketball team, I begged him to let Ace have a chance to try one more time.
The old guy who's already been playing with us, he's already missed 2 out of the 3 games, and it hasn't really given us the veteran leadership we've been looking for. So maybe Ace can bring that to our team.
Yeah, it's perfect playing with a senior citizen tonight. I just got done with geriatrics rotation, so it's great. And I hear he's 65, so it's gonna be perfect. I'm ready to do it.
The old guy's that old? Or is this a new old guy?
New old guy.
What happened to the old guy? He died?
I don't know, we got old, older, oldest, they're all on the team. I figure the one old guy can play offense. If this old guy can play defense, between the 2 of them we got 1 player. If they let us have 6 guys on the court, we'll be all right.
Do you have any bias towards playing with senior citizens?
No, Jordan came back when he was like 40.
Isn't it past his bedtime? Like bingo's supposed to have been concluded by now. My grandmother just called and said she was going to bed.
You ever done a penis reduction surgery? Because the ladies have been a little scared of me lately. Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? You probably don't know what I mean, do you?
I've heard he's overcome a lot, you know, as far as addictions to different things and some hardships in his life. You know, that addiction to painkillers, that addiction to hookers, blow, and then the basketball Jones. You got a basketball Jones! He's got a basketball Jones!
You think Ace will help?
Sympathy factor, maybe. I mean, people might take it easy on us. You know, you flash the ARP card at the jump ball and...
I used to think we sucked, but now we're really bad.
Ace, nice to meet you. Hey, just to let you know, I'm a 4th year medical student. In 7 weeks, I'm gonna have my MD degree, and they have AEDs here. So if you have a problem, if you feel short of breath, just let me know and I can run. I know how to use one of these things. I've used it a few times.
I'm so out of touch from the old days, Ross, I don't even know what AED is.
It'll save your life. So just let me know, all right?
Very good, thanks. Okay.
I don't know, the facial hair, you know, lately at home, Shelby just wanted me to be a little bit more animalistic, as she says, and so she wanted me to grow it out, and she's having me wear t-shirts and jeans around the house, so she's a little strange this week, so I sent her with her sister off to Paris.
I'd like to show her my Eiffel Tower.
And hopefully that'll clear things up. I think, you know, she's been a little bit too close to the game these days.
She is like the flower that grew out of the pot of dirt. And dirt meaning Mike Kraubel's house. So I'm gunning. I can see the tension. He won't even look me in the eye. I don't know. I mean, I always thought it was may the best man win, and he's trying to lay this marriage on me. So.
What about groupies? Where are the groupies? I'm tired of hanging with you guys. If tonight we don't win and I don't see one groupie at least in the stand, even a guy with a big butt will be fine. Okay? So I'm done.
I see you got a knee thing. You need any Bengay? Because I put it on all over. Slather it on.
You know, I think just maybe the aroma will be enough to keep me going.
Stick a little in your shorts. Get a little more zip.
I can imagine. I found out going backwards when my mind cleared that my old girlfriend Judy, now a widow in town, he or she'd been helping me all those years, been finding ways to keep me out of trouble. And you know, I suppose the old dream would be that somehow you'd make the shot and there'd be that old flame, that girl that meant so much all those years, that she'd be waiting somehow or be a part of it, that life would go on after that with her, just like it should have back all those years ago.
So are you going to be there today?
I hope to be there today, yes.
Does Ace know you're coming?
No, he doesn't know I'm coming.
On the next episode of Intramural Glory, Ace gets his chance for redemption. Can he hit the big shot? Can Team Unglaublich get a freaking win? The answer to these questions and more on the next exciting episode of Intramural Glory.